I'll never drop if I get my props, never stop to the top, my destination never flop if I leave it simple like a sword out my life. Play the hand I'm dealt, keep the other on my knife. I'll never drop if I get my props, never stop to the top, my destination never flop if I leave it simple like a sword out my life. Play the hand I'm dealt, keep the other on my knife. I will never fall or stumble, hold the tumble until my last breath. I want you all to rumble, release the rage that the man makes you cause some trouble, and flow to society and crawl in jungles. My temper is a monster that lives in my closet. Closest I've got to it is on stage while I spit. We shake hands and greet each other and wait for the day we meet each other. Bare ass and flee as lovers. This monster is hip hop. I love her like a sister, but I use it like a tramp. She gives my wild the blisters. I abuse her cause I am just a bum in a trench coat, flashing faster than dormant fantasies with 10 girls. I buy her diamonds cause they last forever. We live in the tropics, can't stand the weather, so she shades me, covers me, and never lets go of me. I go crazy if she left me with all that she owes to me. I'll never drop if I get my props, never stop to the top, my destination never flop if I leave it simple like a sword out my life. Play the hand I'm dealt and keep the other on my knife. I'll never drop if I get my props, never stop to the top, my destination never flop if I leave it simple like a sword out my life. Play the hand I'm dealt, keep the other on my knife. My conscience rocking, I face the haters with an 8-track player and some analog data. I keep it old school as the grandmaster. When some skin tanner at the beach was cool as a flash dancer. Put a tape in my Walkman, started walking down the block to the corner store for Al Rotten. Maybe a Mazda, maybe my Honda, shaking and knocking, but I love it the same as my pops does. He let me borrow it and saved me an offer to make up for the beatings and the spilling of dark blood. So you little kids don't really know stuff. The dashboard pops at the stitches the same way my nose does. I've been to hell in a handbasket with airlanders. Give me advice on how to withstand stanzas. My past friends won't let me hold the shank up. The ghosts of the past know my ass is on grand ransom. I'll never drop if I get my props, never stop to the top, my destination never flop if I leave it simple like a sword out my life. Play the hand I'm dealt and keep the other on my knife. I'll never drop if I get my props, never stop to the top, my destination never flop if I leave it simple like a sword out my life. Play the hand I'm dealt, keep the other on my knife. Out of hell at the start of the track, mark and attack. At the heart of a rap, all there is hardness and black. Never white, why do you think our show is locked down? I never write, my freestyle is charged to showdown, so get it right. On the streets the only low down is the crackheads, really a demons rocking flow gowns. Besides this do vary, be wary of who's staring. They wearing slug-proof vests and metal do carry. I rap during the hearing, the murderous life tearing. My adversary is the shield I'm wearing, composed of broken hearts and promise rings, until I'm left with a single option, one thing, and it is stand the hell up and speak as a king, and realize that I wasn't only dreaming of shit. It's reality, things are gonna scream it with bliss. There is a other side, and you can feel it through this.